Hi everyone, it's Fanny. Welcome here. I hope you are well. This is the time for the 888 portal, and so every year I'm doing such a big reading to know what we can integrate during this powerful time, what need to be integrated, and what's the energetic and the subtle is going to help us integrate. And today we are talking about illumination, what it is and what it is not. And it's very linked to the activations and harmonizations I've made on the field, where you can see and you can read about it in my precedent posts in my blog. And I will link on this page where you can find about. Really read it. It's very amazing how everything is echoing with this reading. So the first card that I pulled was the conjunction, and we're talking here about the black, the world of the darkness, not the evil, but the villain, the bad boy, the negativity, but also the emotions and the femininity. And we have here the white space, which is the symbol of the mental, the consciousness, the sun, the spirit, the father, the divine masculine, in fact, but also everything that is very comfortable and illuminated. So we are dealing with negativity and positivity, the polarities of the duality. And we have here the lemniscate. So it means that we are entering in dance to integrate the two polarities inside of us. And I'm gonna focus here in the integration of them inside of us, and not by the intimacy with another partner, because integration of polarity is another name for the erogasmos and the divine union, so the sacred sexuality. We are focusing here with one in the people, okay? But we can read it also by another perspective in the sacred divine union, inside or outside. Here I'm gonna talk about the inside. So this card here explain us also about this divine union, the consciousness with acceptation, with the intention, the opening and the devotion in the center. And what is the center? And we have an echo here in this card. This is the heart. Sorry about that. This is the central point between the left, the right, the four directions, and also the above and below. So, what does it tell us? It tells us to love everything, to integrate everything, the white, that is easy, but also the black, which is more difficult. The next card is this one, the gateway of offering and being a servant. So, after we finally secure the balance between the black and the white, the way of the middle, we come in this place of radiating and giving ourselves, not the ego self that we will see here, but the real self, what we are inside, what we are truly are, the sacred us. And when we are in this place, we can see that these radiations will nourish all the collective. We will become the servant, but not the one that is pushing to do it, to serve someone, but it's the grace of serving with humility, to be an earth keeper, to be a sacred and lively being, a vessel, sacred vessel, a grace of, in fact. So it's like to be a divine messenger that we will see in this card too, in this right place, irradiating and living his life, our life, as the most sacred and the biggest art, in fact. But it is not as easy as it looks like. We are in a prison, a transparent one, a glass one. And this is created by ourselves. It symbolizes, in fact, the mental that we have here. And because we are not in balance, the mental takes such a huge place, the ego takes such a huge place, that it doesn't serve us anymore. It is a limitation now. False belief about us, about the world, and also judgments. So, in our space, we come to the state where we can move to attain the light, to attain the universe, the point of the universe, God, divinity, everything that you want to say about this focal light point. This is not possible for us because we are in this prison. And we made it by ourselves. But life, this is in fact a card about the Shakti, the life. The life presents us a way to integrate these black dots that we have here, to a way to guide us, to integrate us in us, the dance of the polarities, to escape. And it is the mirror of the other. It's not only about an intimate relationship, but all relationships. And some people, the way they are doing their behaviors and what they say about us, on everything on us, the way their actions, their words, even their thoughts, their beliefs, triggered are some triggers for us. And they will make emerge from our center some real difficult emotions like angry, fear, sadness. And it's very useful because we can not see our face except in the mirror. It's the same about this cage. This glass cage is, we can only are capable of seeing it through the mirror of the triggers from the others. Okay. So the life will give us these moments, these people in our road, the life plays them to make us aware of our ego and of our own limitations. But we will not see that as a gift, because real strong emotions as fear, sadness, and anger will come. And when they come, we enter in such a chaotic place. It seems like it will there forever, that we will suffer forever, that we will feel this forevermore. But it's not always the case. But we are afraid to die because of these uncomfortable emotions. And we're afraid to look them right in the face. So we deny it, we suppress them, and the ego and the mental take much place. Too much, in fact. Because we don't let ourselves to feel, to live the emotion. We are afraid to die, so we don't feel. And we stay in this mental place who will guide us, who will make decisions for us. And we can feel so much desires, but as we will not let us feel, we will take the path of the desires of the ego. We will take the path of the ego and not the path of the earth, because we close our earth. We don't allow us to feel, because this is bad emotions, as we were told, and because we suffer. But this is not the right thing to do. We have to navigate between them, between the good emotions, the bad emotions, and sometimes we go there in the place of neutrality. It's a very important place, but we only can go there if we do the dance. If we are stuck in the good emotions, that doesn't work. We are stuck there. We are stuck in a polarity. We have to accept and to allow us to feel bad emotions too. We have to live anger, sadness, fear completely. They will not stay there forever. It's a promise. We have to live them, and then we will integrate them. And it's magical how it is, because it's like a real digestion, a physical one. We don't put our conscience, conscious, sorry, my accent, sorry, in the act of digesting. We don't say to the food we integrate to do that and that, to go there and then there. No, we just swallow it, and that's all we do in conscious. It's the same for the emotions. The only thing we have to do is to accept them, to look at them, to feel them. We don't have to put a name on them. Anger, it's strong, it's red, but that's all. We navigate with them. The only thing that it's really difficult, and what we don't have to do, is to react about them. And it's to blame the people in front of us for what they have done. We are responsible of our emotions and of our wounds and of the actions. It means that if we are angry, that's okay. But if because of this angriness we will do something bad to someone, we hurt them, this is not okay. We are responsible for making this, and it's not the right path. The good path is exemplarity. We have to be perfect in a sense of not doing bad to people. And because we will authorize us to feel more, this will come naturally. Naturally, we will feel the consequences of our action, even if it's a reaction of an emotion, of a negative one. And we will not do this because we are afraid of being in real prison, a physical one, because it's the law, and we don't do that because of the law. No, we will feel that people will suffering because of what we do. So we don't do that. We feel, but we don't project on them, and we don't react on them. That's the difficult part, in fact. Not react. Stay here in the sensation and don't go defensive or aggressive. Just feel it. Enter in it. So the life will take us there, okay, in the good path. And the good path is really the difficult one, because we will have to stay in this place of feeling but not react, as I said, even if it's really, really negative emotions that are truly suffering. And every step that we will take on this road, on this road or path of the earth, of the center, we will heal, and we will become more and more a servant, because we don't follow the law, we follow the art. So we heal ourselves, but we heal also the collective by doing that. Okay. Here this card is also the opening of the heart. So we have the same here. And here we have the 2 of feathers, 2 of hair, and 2 of swords. And what does this say to us? It's to stop the mental, to stop the thoughts and feel the emptiness between our thoughts in this place. This is the presence, being present here and now, and not in only in our head. Stop being there. Make our conscience to move in our heart and to feel. Okay. So here we have the raven, the divine messenger, and we will become. It's the servant of not the good or not the bad, but the point, the center point, the light point, the neutrality point. In fact, the middle, the path of the middle, if you want. And because we do that, progressively we integrate, and we will move in the state of grace. We will see the sacred and the marvelous in the world, in all the beings, the equanimity of all the beings on earth, not only our friend, our intimate companion, but also the trees, the animals, everything. Because we are going to be more and more capable of feeling what they feel. We will not do against the law because we fear the consequences, but because we will feel what others will feel if we do that. The real humility is the equanimity. It's not such a um, love self, not that feeling inferior of other. It's the equality. I'm the same. Plus and the light and the darkness, the same. Not one is better than the other. Clearly, good emotions are easy to feel, and bad emotion, it's really hard. But they're the same. And every sacred vision, every sacred truth in every sacred being is valuable. Okay. So, next card is here from the Isis Oracle, and it told us that finding the universe, it's inside and not outside. It's the same that everything told us before. And we have to go to serve others and people when we have made this transformation, this profound, and that we attain this natural humility. And because here we have the power of sound, and here we have the sound too, it tells me something that I actually do. I'm listening to Taylor Swift a lot during now this last month, since the Torture Poet Department's album is out. It's on repeat, and I cry, I'm sad, I am angry, and angry, not hungry, angry, sorry about that, I'm French. And that sound, all of them are such an healing place to be able to feel the story, to feel the emotions. It's very healing. And now I'm listening right now Evermore. I love it because it seems that the negative emotions are forever inside of us and that we are stuck in them. And it's like we are going to die in them because we can't breathe. But this is not forevermore. This will pass too. And this is the dance. You know, Evermore is the dance. And I really like this song. So, we can use the power of healing songs to help us to enter in the feeling. And you know, this is all about society and femininity, the divine feminine, because allowing us to feel is allowing us to be woman. It's allowing us to be in the earth, to love, to feel. And this is the society where we live on right now, is such a mental, successful land. And we don't have a place for feelings. And when women feel like they do, because this is what they are treated like weakness, weak beings. And the only women that are successful are the ones who are capable, as the masculine beings, to work only with mental, to take the emotion and let them on the back. But this is not the real femininity. The real femininity is the feeling, the tears, the nourishment. And this is the path of illumination. Not the path of the illumination, but to doing the dance between the feelings and the mental, who is supposed to be a support to the mental, has one thing to do: to give us the security outside for us to go inside and in these difficult emotions, to feel them, to bring back at the surface something, and to integrate everything. But now it is not a support anymore, this is a cage, a prison, and this has to stop. The white side is too much bigger. We have to feel more. And this is exactly what the spirits in the woods told me. Purify your mental and be there. Feel the sun, feel the warmth, listen to the sounds. Be there with us. So I have 2 more advices with the Bach flowers that you could take to do this amazing integration of this concept of illumination, because we can see now that illumination is not a state that we achieve to be living in for eternity. No. Such a place is death, really. It doesn't happen anything, and it's not neutrality. This state exists, but this is a rhythm. We cannot stay in there. We go to the feeling too. We go to the sadness. We go to the triggers. We go to the chaos. And it's not because we are not capable to maintain neutrality in ourselves, in our emotions, that we are not evolving. In fact, we evolve enough to go in this new place, this new chance of integrate something else. And we do a footstep in the direction of evolving. And when it will be integrated, we will go again in this place of neutrality, this illumination place. I'm sorry. This center place. We have to do the dance. And this dance is the illumination dance and the evolution dance. So to help us do that, we have wine for the Bach flowers to take. This will help us to feel and to be in to be a servant of the universe, to feel. But we can close our heart because there's so much suffering on earth that we are not capable, we feel that we are not capable to feel that. And it's too much because we are already sensitive beings. So we close our heart. So for this kind of people, we have Alliance Tepa in Deva to help us to let the strong emotions of suffering go. And this is when we use our mental to go again in situation to live them again and again and again, and feeling always the same emotions. It means that we are not capable to feel them. They appear that we are in the fear of the emotions and we don't feel them. We can feel a little, but not totally. And because we are in the ego and because we don't want to feel, but also because you are too sensitive. So we have two kind of beings, and to help here, Vine and Allium Sepa. Thank you for this reading. Sorry again, because English is not a language that I'm doing so often now. It's kind of difficult, but I hope that the message was clear enough. Thank you again, and really use these energies of now, of this portal that will be at the most powerful time, to integrate everything that I said, to integrate that the mental has to stop, and we are now the greatest time to allow feeling for real. And it will be a place of grace for us as individual, but also for the collective. Thank you, and bye bye. Maybe for a next adventure soon. Take care of you. Bye.